lot on my mind, and I don't know what to make of it.
Do you see this? For real. Do you see this? Let me show you how I made this so you can make this. Come on. Okay, so I got me some water in here to about right here. And I'm gonna put some chicken broth base and seasoning. So just powdered bouillon cubes. So if you got bouillon cubes, use this. I'm just gonna use a little bit of that just to season my water for my mac and cheese. And I'm gonna let that boil before I put the macaroni in there. Okay, once we get our little water at a full roar, we're gonna add our pasta. I'm gonna use these shells because this is what I had in the cabinet. So that's just some water with some bouillon cubes, well powder, just for the taste. Just gonna let that boil until the macaroni, the shells get done. No, I am not rinsing my noodles. I just got a habit of running water in my sink when I'm draining something. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this salted butter and I'm going to put on these noodles, just run it through the noodles. Just to keep them from sticking to each other as I make the sauce. Okay, I really don't like grating up cheese, so I just use to chunk mine up. This is some Gouda cheese. I also have some Parmesan, some mozzarella, and some sharp cheddar. For mac and cheese, I think you should use what tastes good for you. And for me, the Gouda and the sharp cheddar cheese makes it pop. The other cheese is just some cheese I had in the fridge that I use. So, again, with mac and cheese, use the cheese you like. If you like Velveeta, by all means, use Velveeta. I don't like it in mac and cheese, but if you do, do you. Okay, right here in a little bowl. I'm going to take a little bit of bouillon powder, just a tad. Then I'm gonna take maybe a quarter teaspoon of flour. I'm gonna mix them together. Then I'm gonna put just a drop of water in there, enough to make it a paste. So, bouillon powder and flour. Then I'll make it a paste. And I actually put too much water. It should be like a little paste. But that's what I'm gonna use to thicken if I decide to thicken it. I don't want to taste like a ball of flour, so that's why I use the bouillon cube. So, to do my cheese sauce, I'm going to use the same pan I used to boil the macaroni in. I'm going to start, since I used a large pack of macaroni, I'm going to start with a large can of cream of chicken soup, family size, 22.6 ounces. Okay. Turn the eye on medium low, so I got it on about a 3. Let that start getting warm. While it's getting warm, I'm gonna get 2 eggs. And my milk. Whole milk. We use lactate, but whole milk, vitamin D, if that's what you use. None of that skim or 2%, none of that. I make sure the egg is beat before putting it in here. I'm gonna add that to the cream of chicken soup and stir that real good because we don't want fried eggs. So all I did was add 2 beat eggs to the cream of chicken to give you a better view. I had it on a medium low. Got it on a 3. So I stirred that in. And I'm gonna add the milk. I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup of milk. I'm saying a 1/4 cup because I don't measure. So, alright. I'm gonna add the milk. Once I add the milk, stir it in real good. You don't want it to burn because you don't want curdled milk. Once it gets warm, I start adding my cheeses. Now this is Gouda, and I just chunked it up because I do not like shredding cheese. I got some sharp. I used half of this, so half of this I used 4 ounces. This is an 8-ounce pack. Got some Kobe Jack. I just used this. Kobe Jack don't really have a taste to me. The star of this show is definitely the Gouda. So I'm gonna put that in there, allow that to start melting. A little bit of Parmesan, just because it was in the refrigerator. This ain't nothing I normally do, but it was in there. just a tad of this creamy milk mozzarella. Just for the tanginess, for the pull factor. And you see I put the butter on there so it's not all one big clump. I should have sprayed the pan. I didn't, but it's okay. We scraped macaroni off our pan. I did not need to thicken up the sauce in my estimation. But if I needed to thicken it up, I could have added the flour mixture. And now I'm just gonna pour this in. Lord, I ain't even turned toward. Okay, that's about it. The only thing we have left to do is to pop it in the oven. I just wanted to say this about cooking. When you are cooking, you should cook towards your taste or what is right for you. The recipes that I see online and the recipes that I use as guidance, that's what I do. I use it as guidance. I'm always going to tweak it toward my taste. I don't care what chef says, do this or do that. If that is not to my taste, I'm not going to do it. So with that being said, for the macaroni and cheese, you can use any cheese that you feel would go good in your recipe. I like the Gouda sharp cheddar combination with the cream of chicken soup. Also, using the cream of chicken soup is good for people who don't know how to make the roux to make the cheese sauce. It's a hit and miss with me. I'm going to be honest. It's a hit and miss with me. And once I started using the cream of chicken soup, I don't even try to bother with no roux for no cheese sauce. So, cooking is a personal thing. If you like it, then it's right. As long as you ain't mixing something that's gonna kill you or make you sick, I don't think it's any hard rules in cooking. So, with that being said, I'm gonna pop this in the oven on that ultimate temperature of 350 and let it cook till it gets brown. This is it. Not brown, golden. I actually overcooked this. I forgot I had it in the oven doing something else. So, but baby, look at here. It's still moist on the inside. So, it's still good. Oh my God, it looks so good. Moist. And we're going to taste it in a bit. As soon as my cornbread done.